You're here 30 years later on the red carpet of another Dazed Confused celebration. How's it feel?
It feels really cool because this is my favorite film that I've been a part of.
I've heard so many amazing stories that I did not know before about Rick. What is something you've actually taken away from your experience working with Rick?
Well, I mean, from the very first time we sat down for a rehearsal, we read through the scene and the script, and then he said, "Okay, what do you guys want to say? What do you?" And it wasn't just to like throw out his words.
I imagine that's something super rare in the industry.
I think so. Yeah.
Hi, Joey. How are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. You're on the red carpet for the 30th anniversary. How do you feel right now?
Amazing, grateful, humbled, yeah.
You're standing next to Rick. What is a story or an experience you had with Rick on the set that people might not know about?
He was just so cool to work with. He sent us all letters saying if you don't like your character, change it. Just know it when you get to Austin. But he just had such a trust in us as actors, and it was our first film. Like there was no reason, we hadn't done like previous work for him to go, okay, I trust you. And he would let us write scenes, and I told this story down there, but like the hazing stuff that we did in the parking lot, we shot 2 days, but a week apart. And at the end of the first day, he said, look, next week I want to shoot something just with you, so come up with something. The next film I had was not as great an experience, but I knew what it could be like. I knew what it should be like. I knew what making a film should be like. Where he fought for his vision, he fought for his actors, we trusted him as a director, he trusted us, and it's like, this is what a movie should be like. And so from then on, I always knew, like, this is good, this is not good, and how to act, accordingly.
I heard that the girls bonded so much. You guys would go shopping and buy unique things that you would find in Austin. What is something that you bought from the city of Austin, and what's something that you still have or use?
I bought this tie here. Honestly, like we did so much vintage shopping here. I know we were talking earlier. We bought a lot of stuff for our rooms. Like we changed the bedspreads and put up drapes because we were here for 2 months at least. I know I got like a bunch of like belt buckles. I have a very cool like belt buckle. I still have my belt that I wore in Dazed and Confused. Some cool jewelry. I mean, on and on and on. Yeah.
I love hearing that. Congrats on the 30th anniversary. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your time here.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Heidi. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. This film, it faced so many obstacles, and you had such a cast that had very little experience. But what are some of your fondest memories, either being on set, just going through the entire process?
Oh gosh, there's so many. It was really so great. It was so foundational. Like at that age for me, I was like 14 when we did it. So it's hard to pinpoint just one. It was basically like a summer, it was like summer camp. We came and worked on a movie and learned about filmmaking and met cool older actors that were grown-ups and all of that good stuff. So a little bit of all of it.
Hi, Michelle. How are you doing tonight?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. 30 years later, what are your emotions? What are you going through right now?
Well, this is very much like a high school reunion. It's people that when you're done filming, you become a family. When you're filming, you become a family, and everyone is involved in each other's lives. And then you think that you're going to see those people, every single day for the rest of your life. But life happens. We all branch off and go do things. Some of us have had families, and some of us have had massive Matthew McConaughey kind of careers. And so to see everyone again is really emotional. It's really it's really heartwarming. I was just saying to Rick a little bit ago that I met my husband because Jason London was one of his best friends. That was 32 years ago when I met my husband.
Do you have a Rick story that maybe people might not know about?
I had a little girl when I was in high school. In those days, it was not encouraged to let people in the entertainment industry know that about you. So Richard went to the producer and said, that was also a time when in your hotel room, if you called long distance, it was going to cost you a lot of money. And he went to the producers and said, I need her to have an hour every single night with her daughter on the phone. My daughter was 3. And so I was so incredibly grateful for that because it was difficult on her and it was difficult on me. But just the fact that he was so so caring about all of us. And like I said,
Oh, that's not fair.
like I said, we became family.
I love hearing that. That kind of tracks with everything else that I've researched and heard about. So congrats. Have a wonderful night, and we're so happy you guys are here.
Thank you so much.